Whooped. Here we go. So it's a little bit of video on how to do different 13s, because there's 4 or 5 different kinds of 13s that I know. I don't know if they're real, but I think they sound cool. So most of them are legit. So going over first, C13, you can start on the 7. You got 7, 9, 3, 6. You could start on the 3. That's easier for, I just went from an F13 to a B13. So you just start on the 7 and go to the 3. And then you just slide up like that for like a little, kind of a nifty little, thing there. So that, which is just a B13 to a B flat, and they're both starting on the third, not the C, the third. So you got 13. Start on the 3. You could start on the 6, 7, 9, 3. I mean, you can just start anywhere. The most common ones that were the 7 and the 3. So that's the normal 13. There's 13. There's a flat 13, which is just an augmented. There's a song that was like jam and also like flat 13. I'm like, it's just an augmented with the 7. It's an augmented 7. That's all it is. Pretty much what it was, minus the flat 5. But you could add that if you wanted. There is a flat 5 13, which is and that is like that. So there's your flat 13. Yeah, and then slide down. There's a major 13, which is the 6 and the major 7. Jimmy Coleman used that one of his songs, so it'll be like go to that major 13, or the major, it goes to the major 13 after this is the flat 5 13. Now the major 13. Or sorry. The next thing is the flat 9 13. It's a 13, because in a 13 you almost always have the 9, right? So for in B, you have the C is a 9, the flat 9. Just goes to the half step down. There's one other 13. Oh, the third. So we got the 13, major 13, 13 flat 5, 13 flat 9, and then the sharp 9 13, which that's the one I'm like, I don't know, I've never seen that chord written out in a book, but it sounds cool. So I was like jamming out. I was like, just jamming out with this. No clue what it is, but it sounds cool. All 13s. So I was like, oh, sorry, messed up. So I mean, it sounded kind of cool to throw in there in the middle of the song. I mean, you don't want to like lay on it, but it's like a 7 sharp 9. But you add the 6, so it makes it a 13 sharp 9. I don't know, it just kind of sounded cool in that particular song. Anyways, yeah, so those are the 5 different 13s that I would know of, and like I said, you can just play any of them on any inversion, voicing, what have you. Start on the 6. 7 is that's the one I like because I'm really used to playing with that. You know, that's Jimmy Cullum uses the 7th a lot more than starting on the 3rd. You know, like, so it just starts on the 7th. Although, but you know, if you're like jamming in like jazz and stuff, like what I was doing earlier, that's not really jazz, like blues, kind of. I don't know what you call it. So it's easier to do start on the 3rd there, and then go to the 7th again. So that's the easiest way. So when you're playing 1 to the 4, you know, it's just. Thirteens, just like that.